They're grilling up all sorts of meats out here on Satay Street. Grilling up all this food. We got chicken, we got beef, we got lamb, we got all sorts of stuff. What's up, you guys? Welcome to Singapore, one of the food capitals of the world, among other things. But very excited about the food here. We just walked down to somewhere that was recommended to us, and just on the walk here, I'm getting stressed out. Everything we walk by looks so delicious, everything, and I want to try all of it. We do have a couple days here, so we will be able to try a lot, but I just don't think we're even going to scratch the surface on what they offer here as far as food goes.
That's right, you guys, and today we are getting started at a famous bagel shop. No, it is not your typical Asian food, but we've heard so many good things about it. It's been recommended to us, so we have to go try it. Hi, okay, we want to do the avo bacon. Let's do the cheddar.
Okay, cheddar. Anything else?
Enjoy. Thank you. What do we got here?
Look at that grease. Wait, did you not get napkins?
Oh.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know there was egg on it.
Oh, I love that.
This looks amazing.
We are Two Men Bagel House here in Singapore, and we have the avo bacon bagel. Oh my gosh. I see avocado, thick slices of bacon, tomato, and a fried egg on a cheddar bagel. This is gonna be messy. Oh my gosh. Just the bacon.
You gotta get the whole thing.
Oh, here we go, here we go.
Ooh, finger looking good.
Fantastic, it's so good. Guys, you'll notice, Shelly and I are sharing the bagel today because there's so much we want to try in this city. We cannot fill up on our first meal. Well, that was fantastic. We demolished that thing. Singapore is known for all kinds of food. Indonesian, Malaysian, Singaporean, Chinese, barbecue and stuff like that. They do it right here, all of it. And pizza, obviously, you saw it in yesterday's video. Little Caesars, we can't count that. Good start to the day. Now, let's go see Singapore. What would you say the average age was of the people on that bumboat?
I would definitely say 75 plus.
We're gonna go lower that average right now. I wanna do it. I wanna ride the boat.
I do
Here
too.
comes another one under the bridge.
Another one. They're cool.
It takes you along the river out in the bay and you get to see all the beautiful buildings. Guys, there's so many skyscrapers here and everything. And what better way to see it than from the water? I mean, if you know us and there's a boat around.
There's no better way.
We're getting on it. They call them bumboats. That's not one. I don't know what that is. But they used to be used for transport all around this area. Singapore is a huge import-export, massive trading port. Always has been for a very long time. But that's what these boats were used for. But now they have a bunch of them here, mostly used for tourism. They take you in the river, they take you out in the bay, all around. The city is overwhelming. It's huge, as you can see. Oh, hi, Shell.
Oh, hi.
It's massive. It's really hard to take it in, especially on camera.
It really
I think
is.
from the water is going to be the best way. So,
fingers crossed. Going on a bumboat.
bumboat. Wait, what can't we do? What can we do on this boat?
Underwear with a cape on.
This one is me right there.
That's me. Honeymoon!
Personal photo shoot up here at the front of the bumboat.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
This is beautiful.
Thank you.
Bumbo was awesome.
Huge success. Guys, that was really cool. We got to see like basically the whole city. We had a nice little tour guide audio going the whole time. It was really cool. It is so hot here. It is like deceivingly hot. Daniel and I, you kind of dried. There was a little bit of a breeze. He's kind of dried off. We are dripping. Like, it's so humid and it's so hot, and it's been rainy, so it's like extra humid, and we're just sweat. Just all sweat. Like, I just touched your arm and my fingers are wet.
I'm sorry. We may have to cool down for a little bit.
We need to go find
We do have to disembark
AC.
though. Right when the boat started to get going, the tour guide on the boat came back and grabbed Chelle and pulled us out to the front of the boat, and it was amazing. He snapped how many photos?
He snapped so many photos, honestly. He just grabbed my phone and started snapping photos, and he's like, okay, look at him. Okay, look at me. Okay, look at the building. It was so funny. He was the sweetest guy.
Bumboat, highly, highly recommended. We basically saw, I don't know, we saw a lot though. We saw the beautiful Marina Bay Sands Hotel with the 3 towers and the ship on top. There's a massive infinity pool on top of that thing.
I wish we could go swim in that right now. Oh, it's hot.
I know. We need to go cool down a little bit, but that was awesome. I think we just stumbled onto the most scenic bridge in the world. This is the Jubilee Bridge. They built this to celebrate 50 years of independence. Epic from every angle. We got the Marina Bay Sands Hotel out there. You got the business district downtown that way. This is unbelievable. We did see all this from the bumbo, but now seeing it again.
But now we get to walk it, and I kind of like walking it better.
Yeah, this pathway is unbelievable. This is crazy, guys. This entire bay behind me is fresh water. The coast used to be way up here, but they actually built this out and then made this bay of fresh water to become more water independent. That helps with like flooding, it helps with their water supply and all of the above. But that was crazy. The whole time we were on that boat, we were on a freshwater stream, out in a freshwater bay. And as you guys probably know, Singapore is located on the sea. It's an island just south of Malaysia, surrounded by salty seas. Pretty amazing. Here we have the iconic merlion back there. Half fish, half lion, symbol of Singapore. That is because Singapore is a fishing village. At least it was a massive fishing village. So you got half fish over there. And then the lion, because Singapore used to be called Singapura originally, which meant Lion City. Really cool, iconic fountain there, spitting out into the sea. And everyone's here, guys. Everyone's here.
Everyone. We invited all of our friends.
Yeah, we just sent out a little message. Meet us at Merlion, 2 p.m. They all came.
You guys, Singapore is definitely known as one of the cleanest cities, if not the cleanest city in the world, and it is. Literally, there's not a single thing that's out of place. There's no trash on the floor. There's even people out with like leaf blowers and brooms sweeping the leaves off of the floor. Not only just the trash, even the leaves. Like, this place is immaculate. It is filled with clean public restrooms that are just totally free, like everywhere. I mean, this place is so uniquely beautiful. It's just so cool.
It is insane, and I still can't get over these views, guys.
No.
Like,
I mean, we're just walking legitimately in a concrete jungle. It is so lush and green, and we're surrounded by skyscrapers. I mean, it's just so beautiful here. So we didn't really know a ton about Singapore, except for the fact that that Crazy Rich Asian show, which I actually love, was filmed here, took place here. I would say this place is just like the movies. There is a lot of money here, like a lot. There is grand, luxurious malls, literally like on every block, with the most high-end designer shops inside of them, and they're all just filled with people. It's crazy. In addition to that, Singapore was actually one of my dad's favorite places on earth. He came here quite a bit for work way back in the day. He actually oversaw the building of some of the marinas out here. I really wish I knew which ones right now so that I could talk more about that. All I know is he came here a lot for work, and it's literally one of his favorite places he's ever been. He always talked about Singapore. We have so many things in our house that my dad brought home from Singapore. Different globes, big maps, and all sorts of cool little trinkets. He absolutely loved this place, and honestly, it's easy to see why.
this is the moment I think I've been waiting for a very long time. We're about to go into our first hawker center right behind me here. This one's called Lau Pa Sat. Basically, they're big food markets where everyone has a booth. Everyone is selling, honestly, the best food imaginable, or so I hear. So this is gonna be pretty rad, guys. Instead of having food carts out here, they actually all set up in these hawker markets. They call them hawkers because I guess hawker is anyone who sells food. So they call them hawker centers, and they're all over Singapore. So we're gonna head in and try our first one. Starting out with the chicken rice. We got half steamed chicken, half roasted chicken. And then I think the rice is like cooked in chicken broth, stuff like that. This was highly recommended to us. I hope we picked a good spot for it. Here we go.
Is it good?
I could eat this all day. It's fantastic. Chelle got a couple of sauces here. This one looks spicy. Yeah, let's knock your socks off. This is fantastic. And then we got,
Plum sauce, maybe?
oh, it's delicious too. Yeah, like a plum sauce. And then they give you this little bowl.
What is that for?
I think we pour it on top. Comment down below. I think you pour that on top. I want all this sauce on this. This is really, really good. You need to try this.
Okay, here we go. That's very good.
Right? Did you get some rice on that?
It's like so simple. It's so good. Okay, I want to try the sauces. Well, yeah, that's spicy.
Yes, I want it all
That's
over.
freaking good though.
Well, that was fantastic. I'm not even kidding. This cost 5 Singapore dollars, which is about $3.75 US. Pretty great deal. That was delicious. You'll notice Shell and I are still sharing. We got to try some other stuff out here in the hawker market. They had a station right in the center of this hawker center where they're just squeezing fresh sugar cane. Like he's putting it through this press, it's going through, and just tons of juice is pouring out into a pitcher. And then they just pour it directly on ice. So this is just like fresh sugar cane. I've never had it. Trying it out now. It's so sweet. Oh, that's good. Especially where it's cold up at the top with the ice. Man, again, 2 Singapore dollars. Also got some Chinese here. This is Kung Pao chicken rice bowl, 6 Singapore dollars, which is like $4 US. I'm sure this is gonna be delicious. Got nice peppers in it. It's all so good. I was overwhelmed coming in here because there are so many restaurants. There's just probably 100 in here. Every single one we've gone to has been delicious, and it's very inexpensive food. For being one of the most expensive countries in the world to live in, these hawker centers offer very cheap, delicious food. We pretty much filled up on food inside the hawker center right here, and then we walked out a different entrance than we came in, right onto Satay Street, and they are grilling up all sorts of meats out here on this street. So I had to, guys. We're waited in this massive line. I'm about to the front there, grilling up all this food. We got chicken, we got beef, we got lamb, we got all sorts of stuff in all these booths. I'm really excited about this. There's always a little bit more room for a little bit more delicious food. We had to get the satay when we walked out here. We got 10 beef, 10 chicken. It's probably the most expensive thing we bought here at the hawker. 16 Singapore dollars.
20 pieces.
So worth it. So worth it. I'm full, guys. We already ate 3 different things in the hawker center. I'm pretty sure there won't be any of this left. That was good. The sun has set, all the buildings are lit up.
Hi.
And that's an Apple store right there, on the water. Raddest location for an Apple store I have ever seen. We've got to go check it out. This Apple store is amazing. It's just in a big dome over the water here. We have Marina Bay Sands just that way. And this is just right out over the bay. And the best part is this 360-degree air conditioning they have coming out of the floor.
We're just standing on top of it right now because we are dripping in sweat. Yet again, the sun's down. Seems like it'd be a nice cool night.
It's still a little warm.
We're just all sweat. The hair's been on top of the head all day.
We got a long walk home too. Don't you worry, we are gonna make a purchase here. So we're paying for it.
We've earned it.
The time has come yet again where I've filled up my hard drive. The last time I had to buy a new external hard drive was in Croatia, so it's been a while. Feeling pretty good about it. I don't think I'm gonna get a solid state one though. They're too dang expensive. This one's supposed to be rugged, 4 terabytes, absolute beast. Do I have any hard drive gurus out there? Let me know if this is a good one. Probably gonna buy it anyways before you see this video, but it may make me feel better about my purchase.
Hotel, as seen in Crazy Rich Asians. You guys, this mall is outrageous and their Christmas decor is next level. Truly, I've never seen anything like this. They've got trees hanging from the ceiling. This is so beautiful. If it wasn't 8 million degrees outside and me sweating my face off, I'd really be in the Christmas spirit.
Day 1 in Singapore, huge success. But I can already tell, I don't feel like we're even gonna scratch the surface of what this amazing place has to offer.
I don't either. You guys, this place is so incredible. It's not that big of a country. It's not that big of an island. But there is so much to see and do here. And I think a lot of it has to do with food.
There's so much food. Oh my gosh. We'll like pick out somewhere we want to eat, start walking there, and as we walk there, boom, 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 I'm seeing so many places. Oh, that looks good. That looks delicious. That looks good.
And it all smells so good too. Like you walk by and you're like, oh my gosh, what was that? Oh, that smelled so good. What? Yeah. And it's just like, we don't have enough room to eat it all.
No regrets so far with what we've eaten though, but I know we're not even going to scratch the surface. A question we get a lot is, why don't you guys just stay longer in certain areas? And the answer to that is we actually do kind of plan ahead a little bit. A lot of stuff does turn out to be kind of last minute, but we do try to plan ahead a little bit. So, you know, we'll have a flight that we have to get because we're going somewhere we need to be or whatever it may be. So we can't always just stay somewhere as long as we would want. Otherwise, we may never leave Singapore at this point. But today was awesome, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you all of you newcomers for subscribing. We hope you're enjoying and loving the videos. We sure love making them for you, and we will see you next time.
Good night, everyone.